Sooner have the old banger.
You get the door open, Ray, and I'll follow.
Hey?
Just get the door open before anybody sees us.
So let them see us.
Look, I feel a big enough mug as it is without the rest of the street joining in the joke.
They're going to find out sooner or later, aren't they?
Not if I have anything to do with it, they're not. Now, will you get that flipping door open before I freeze to death?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on. All right, let's get doing. Oh, hang on.
Oh, thanks.
That'll get on. You sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Stop fussing. Just think, last time I were here, I thought next time I'd have a baby with me.
Well, you heard what Nurse said. You could have it within 24 hours if we're lucky.
Yeah, but I feel such a fraud wasting everybody's time like that. Not that they said anything. Well, they wouldn't in front of me, would they? Hey, do you know what that nurse reckoned? The Irish one. She reckoned it was just the baby turning over. And Muggins here thought she'd gone into labour.
So what? Better to be safe than sorry.
They had me down for a right neurotic.
Do you want something to eat while I'm at it?
Not to mention what the folk round here will think when they find out.
Luke, love, it was a false alarm. It could have happened to anybody.
Yeah, but it happened to me, didn't it? And all because yours truly wouldn't recognise a contraction if it came up and introduced itself.
Well, why should you? You've not had one yet.
Exactly.
Are you sure you don't want something to eat?
No.
Don't know what you're worried about myself. Look on it as a reprieve.
More like a suspended sentence.
Morning, Hilda. Any news yet?
Eh?
On Deirdre Langton and family?
Oh, none as I've heard, no.
Oh, well, if you haven't heard, Hilda, nobody has, and that's for sure. So, will you and Stanley be doing the Light Fantastic tomorrow night, then?
You are?
The dance, Hilda, as advertised on that poster you've been staring at half the morning, I shouldn't wonder.
Oh.
Don't tell me Stan's not taking you.
Oh, yeah, of course he is, yeah. Well, that is, he has offered, you know, but, oh, I said no. Not much point in us going to a dance any road. Last time Stan were on a dance floor, Glenn Miller was still alive and kicking. Besides, you know, I like to get away from familiar faces when I go out, me. Well, you get sick of the same shower day in and day out, don't you? I'd just as soon be at home with the box, you know. Be cheaper and all. Oh, I said that to Stan when he offered to get us them tickets. No, you save your money, Chuck, I said. Let them go to this dance what can't get their fun at home, I said. And good luck to them. No, we'll just get a few bottles in and have a bite to eat. Watch the telly. Make a nice change.
So who's she trying to kid? Herself.
Ray? Oi, Ray!
Well, go on then. Answer it if you're going to.
I'm not. Hey, and whoever it is, tell him I'm still in bed in hospital.
Oh, come on, Deirdre. You can't keep this up forever.
I can for a few days, and that might be all I need. Now, come on, answer it.
Oh. Hello. Oh, hello, Rita. No, there's no news yet, love. Yes, she's fine. I'll tell her that. Well, she doesn't much fancy visitors at the moment, apart from me. No, I can't think why, neither. Yeah. Okay, then, ta-ra. Rita.
Yeah, I gathered that.
You know, for somebody who doesn't want to look a mug, you're going about it in a very daft way. I mean, supposing she'd gone straight down to the hospital.
Well, she didn't, did she?
No, but somebody will, won't they, sooner or later?
Look, Ray, I just don't want to see anybody. Not just yet. Can't we just leave it at that?
You've not made a mug of yourself yet, you know.
Oh, you try telling that doctor.
Now, you keep saying nothing happened at the hospital. Well, I've got some news for you, look, because something did happen. Otherwise, they'd have got shut of you long before they did.
Like what? Ray?
I made up my mind not to tell you.
Raymond?
Well, it seems that they couldn't hear the baby's heartbeat.
What?
Well, only for a bit. It had turned over or something and muffled it.
Why didn't they tell me that?
I didn't want to worry you. Of course, the doctor heard it in the end, and that's why they let you go, but you can get it out of your head you was no trouble to them.
So that's why they kept coming in and examining me.
Yeah. Now, what do you say? We get rugged up and nip down the road for a pie and a pint.
Oh, how many times? I am not setting foot out of this place until I go back to the hospital.
How much longer are you going to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Oh, just give me a couple of more days, Ray. I might have had it by then and nobody will be any wiser.
What am I supposed to tell them all in the meantime?
You'll think of something. Now get gone if you're going, and you can bring me a pie back. Oh, and call in at Emily Bishop's. Tell her what's happened and ask her to keep mum. Because if she goes into that maternity ward and finds I've gone, cat's out of the bag, innit?
Listen, if you want her to play this daft game of yours, tell her yourself. You know the number. I'll be gone about an hour. Do you want me, I'll be at Rovers.
Where else? Weatherfield 5417?
Oh, I see. How disappointing for you. Oh, no, I won't tell a soul. Of course not. Right you are, then. Goodbye. Nothing I'd like more. Bit of a knees up. Still, what can't be, can't be. No, I'll just stay at home with my knitting. Thinking of you lot, whooping it all up. And while you're there, dancing the night away, spare a thought for less fortunate souls, eh? Who can't afford to go with you.
Place I worked at a toffee factory. We had this boss there. Generous. He'd think no to pay for a girls' night out once in a while. Still, he won in a million. They don't make 'em like him anymore.
No, dying breed.
Extinct, more's the pity.
Ignore 'em, love. Some folk must think you're made of money.
Mind you, he had his reasons, my ex-boss. He used to say if he fought enough out on the girls now and again, it made for better worker management relationships. At least I think that's what he said.
Yeah, well, it would, wouldn't it? Stands to reason.
All right, how much are they and how many of you want to go?
I thought you'd never ask. Oh, come on.
What do you mean you're thinking on?
I'm giving it a bit of thought.
Oh, Stanley, the world could come to an end while you're thinking. It is tomorrow night, you know. Could be all over and done with by the time you've activated your grey matter.
What do you want to go to a dance for? You know better than me.
Well, that's because I get no practice. Any road, you don't have to be able to dance with this modern stuff. You just wiggle about a bit.
Go on, you can see she wants to. What have you got to lose?
How much are these tickets?
50p a piece.
That's what I've got to lose. A quid. Ready when you are, mate.
Any news on the young Langton, then?
No, there's no changes this day.
Has she started in labour or what?
Labour?
The baby, love. I'm not talking about politics.
You tell her to take as long as she wants, mate. Same again, Betty, love.
Okay, Doc.
Why, what's in it for you?
A bundle. As long as your Deirdre doesn't let us down. It's me hour of the baby's birth suite, you see. The longer she takes, the more chance the punches will be wrong. You can have a go yourself if you want. Second thought, you better not. Inside information, you know.
Yeah, well, there's too many kids being born any road, if you ask me. No, they're not raising up for the day. 2 babies born every second. 2 every second. To listen to some women, you'd think it was something that happened only once in a lifetime.
It does. If it happens to be you who's being born.
Do you know, sometimes I wonder if you're as bright as you cracked up to be. You've just cost yourself a small fortune
Well,
there.
it's mine to spread around, isn't it?
Well, let them buy their own tickets if they want to go that bad.
Look, buying the tickets has made them grateful, right? A grateful worker's a good worker. Get their money back with interest. The question is, how are you going to repay me?
What for?
Well, you didn't think I'd leave you out, did you?
Any news on Deirdre yet?
You better ask the prospective father, lover.
Hey, Bright Eyes, how's your Deirdre going on?
Oh, fine, fine. Never better. You're throwing it, Kev.
Fellas, she's lying there in hospital and he's round here supping pints and playing darts. Don't it seem a bit odd to you that we haven't heard anything?
I mean, he's not exactly a man of information, is he?
I suppose everything's all right. Well, if there was out wrong, he'd know, wouldn't he? I tell you what, there's one way to find out. One of us should go round to the hospital and see her. Right? Right.
Ah, there you go.
Not quite.
Give you love, shall I?
Hey?
Deirdre, you know, that one laid up in hospital having your kid.
Oh, you mean that one?
Yes, that one. I'm going round to see her now. Tell her that you mentioned her, shall I?
You'll be lucky. She's not allowed visitors, except husbands. Hospital rules, sorry.
Yeah, so why aren't you round there now, then?
I can't be round there all the time.
Oh, I would have thought it's the one time you'd have wanted to be round there. No, it's no joke having a first kid. She may be in need of a bit of support.
I'll be there when the time comes.
Yes, providing it doesn't arrive during opening times.
Well, kid of mine have more sense. Oh, send for her, are they? White. It's her favourite.
Hello, Mr. Baldry. Just sorting out the stock.
Yeah, I can see that.
What's the big idea, Potter? All listening to...
Oh, hello.
You've got to do better than this, you know. The place looks like a bomb's in it.
Several bombs.
Can you get it off the floor? You don't expect the punters to buy sold goods, do you?
Well, I was just...
Just get it off the floor like a good girl, will you? Right then. What do you reckon?
Who's he? Search me.
Yeah, well, I reckon I can make something of it. Give him time and funds. You got them both within reason.
What's going on?
Gonna give the place a facelift. Or rather, Alec is. So if you've got any ideas, he's the fella to see.
Facelift.
Yeah, create new image, darling. That's what it's all about in this business. The days of Sylvia's separates are over. Public have got to know that, or we go with it.
Redecorate, you mean?
The whole caboodle.
Oh, can we choose the colours?
Well, you can suggest, yeah, but I've had all the ideas.
How about chocolate brown? You know, like the inside of a cave, all dark and mysterious with loads of potted palms.
No, customers can't see stock if it's dark. He wants to make bright, eye-catching. You know, jazzy wallpaper and pop posters.
Yeah, and we need some decent lights while you're at it, some spotlights or a strobe.
And a tape and speakers for music.
Well, that should keep you busy for a while. But I don't want so much as a can of paint opened until I get an estimate and idea what you've got in mind, all right?
You're the governor.
Yeah. I'm also paying the bills, remember that?
Well, I'm not ambidextrous, but I expect I could learn.
What exactly are you?
I'm an interior decorator.
They only have them in London.
I am from London, aren't I?
Yeah, via Wigan.
My name's Alec Baker, and I'm really an electrician.
Yes, I will do that small thing. Well, of course I'm getting plenty of sleep. And I'm taking my iron tablets. Yeah. Look, Mum, if anything happens, we'll phone you, OK? Look, I'll have to go now. Ray's here for his tea. Yeah, I'll tell him. Ta-ra.
Hello, sweetheart. All quiet on the Western Front?
I've just phoned my mum up.
All right.
Yeah, I thought she might be a bit worried, you know, with me being in hospital.
Oh.
Oh, exactly. She knew nought about it. On account of a certain somebody couldn't be bothered picking up the phone to let her know.
I've got other things on my mind,
I
haven't I?
can't trust you with anything, can I, Langton?
It's just as well I didn't phone her, otherwise she'd have come dashing up here for nought.
That is not the point.
All right. Next time I'll phone your mum before the ambulance even. Satisfied?
Look, she's got a right to know, Ray. I am her daughter.
Will you give it a rest? I said I'm sorry.
Oh, did you?
I'm sorry. Good enough.
So am I.
Yeah.
Just throw it in the corner.
Is
Peter. Why not?
Tea's up. Well, come on, if you're coming.
Oh, won't be a sec. He's just doing a recce.
Well, he doesn't need you to follow him round like a sheep, does he?
I'm helping him, aren't I?
Morning, Mrs. Fisher.
Oh, morning. I'm looking for a shirt. Well, a blouse, really. It's to go with this. Been everywhere. I can't seem to find anything suitable.
Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, something simple and inexpensive, if possible.
Have a look on this rail. See if anything takes your fancy. Keep it down in there, can't you? I've got a customer out here. Just the hired help.
Oh, that's nice, but...
Well, see you tomorrow night, then.
Yes.
Thanks. Bye.
Here, any reductions for the friends of the management?
Ah, sorry, Eddie.
Well, give us 2 then.
All right. Who's the lucky lady, then?
Hey?
The second ticket.
Ah, that'd be telling, wouldn't it? Hey, I've come up with an idea for tomorrow night, if you're interested.
Oh, yeah? What sort of idea?
Well, this mate of mine can lay his hands on a jukebox free of charge. It won't cost you nothing, not a penny. And that includes installation and all.
What's the catch?
Catch?
Yeah, well, he's not supplying it out of the goodness of his heart now, is he?
Well, no, not entirely, but it won't cost you a thing. I mean, that's the point. I mean, the thing is, it'll only cost the people who want to dance. And even then, it'll be cheaper to go and race.
Yeah, like how cheap?
10p a throw?
And how much of that will you pocket?
Well, 2p commission.
Sorry, Eddie, I've already made arrangements about the music. I've got a disc jockey laid on, as a matter of fact.
Ah, well, it was worth a try, wasn't it?
Yeah, I laid him on some time ago. He's called Dave the Rave, would you believe? He's supposed to be very good. He's out in the back getting his gear ready now.
Pro, is he?
Well, according to his agent, he's the hottest stuff since sliced bread, and he'd better be the amount I'm paying him. Come in.
I've done all I can for now, Mr. Barlow, so I'll be going. I've got a headache.
OK, well, I'll see you tomorrow night then, Mr. Evans.
I wish you could say I was looking forward to it. Ta-ra.
Bye.
Is there any pubs round here?
Yeah, across the street.
No, that's handy anyway.
Who's that?
Bernard Evans, alias Dave the Rave.
You what? You'd have been better off with my mate's jukebox.
No, I think, look what you've got written down there, that number.
How's it going, Mrs. Bishop?
Well, I couldn't try the first one on again, could I?
The first one.
Please.
Here we go.
Thank you. I'm sorry to be such a bother.
Oh, it's no bother. We aim to please.
Hey, have you seen his rule anywhere?
No, I haven't. And you're paid to assist me, not him.
Well, someone's got to do it, haven't they?
Right. Customer's after a top, size 12. They can handle it.
Where are you going?
We'll see Alec for a change. Any objections?
Come on, darling, where's that room?
Come in.
I think I'll probably...
I'm second shift, love. How are you getting on?
Well, rather like this one, but it's a lot more than I wanted to pay.
Oh, but it's knockout, though. It goes a treat with that skirt.
You think so?
Have a look for yourself.
I wonder if perhaps a darker colour would,
Eh? Oh, no, it's lovely. Just the job. A special occasion, is it?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Oh, I think I'll take it. I mean, why not? If you can't splash out on a special occasion, I mean, when can you?
Excuse me. Oh, Ken. The very man. You know those 2 tickets Emily bought? Any chance of a refund?
Why?
Well, she's got a bit of a bee about going. I mean, it's not really our scene, is it? And knowing Emily, as soon as we set foot in the place, she'll want to flee off home. Not that I blame her, mind you. Pop music, disc jocks.
Ernest,
honestly, I mean, the music I might possibly be able to take, just. But God preserve me from disc jockeys. Over-opinionated, overpaid.
Ernest, you haven't met Mr. Evans, have you?
How do you do? Nice to meet you. Yeah, fine.
He's our disc jockey tomorrow night.
See, how do you do?
I agree with every word you said, Mr. Bishop. And what's more, I don't like pop music.
Oh, yeah.
Hark at it. Can you hear it?
What?
That, Stanley, is the sound of other people making plans. The sound of people what know they're going to enjoy themselves on Saturday night, as against propping up this bar till all hours.
Oh, give it a rest, will you?
If you can afford to stand there supping, you can afford the price of them dance tickets.
Sure up.
Suppose it never occurred to you that I might fancy a night out, might deserve one.
Look, for the last time, I'm not dressing up to go over there to have my eardrums bust. That's definite final. All right?
Spoken like a man, Stanley.
Yes.
Oh, you keep out of this, Eddie Yates, if you know what's good for you.
Is that any way to speak to your fairy godfather? Is it? Now, I couldn't manage the pumpkin and the 6 white mice, but, Cinderella, you shall go to the dance.
Oh, Eddie!
Put it there, Mrs. O.
I'll get her back for midnight, won't you?
Oh, no, Stanley. Not that easily. There we are. Pay us back tomorrow. Have fun, kids.
I can't go on my own, can I?
Why ever not?
It's not who you go with, love. So you end up with. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. Thelma, you can't always look before you leap. And if it's protection you want, we're right there with you.
Not to mention Ernie Bishop.
Shut up, Vera. What's this? Furtive cuddles in the corridor behind my back?
Of course not.
I should hope not, Thelma. We're relying on you to set us a good example. Evening, Mr. Baldwin. Just going on my own I don't like. I don't know why, it just doesn't feel right. Going on your own gives you more room to manoeuvre. Oh, don't worry, love. We'll see you're all right. Just as long as it's not Mike Baldwin you're interested in.
Marie.
Plans in that direction myself.
Marie.
Oh, don't worry, Vera. I know what I'm doing.
So long as Bet Lynch doesn't see what you're doing, for your sake.
She'll have to catch me first, won't she?
And I'm going to wear, I think I'll wear my fern suit.
Oh, cheeky. I like it. You know when somebody predicts the world's going to come to an end next Thursday tea time?
Yeah?
And all lunatics go and sit on top of a mountain and wait for it to happen.
Uh-huh.
And then next Thursday tea time comes round and now it happens.
Yeah.
Have you ever wondered how they feel when they're coming back down the mountain again?
Can't say as I have, no.
Well, if ever you do, come and ask me, because I think I know exactly how they feel. Hey, there's somebody here. I thought you'd locked that front door.
I thought I had an off.
Oh, heck, it's Betty Turpin. Look, get rid of her. And remember, I'm still in hospital waiting.
Ah, hello, lovey.
Hello, Betty.
On your own, are you?
Yes, yes, just me
Oh.
and the mice, you know.
Oh, yes. Only I wondered if anything happened, that's all.
Not a thing, no.
Oh, poor little love. How's she taking it?
Oh, she's just grinning and bearing it, you know. In this case, not bearing it. Well, not yet, anyhow.
Yeah. Only, you see, I thought I'd just pop round to the hospital a bit later on and cheer her up a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Betty. I'm afraid you can't.
Well, why can't I?
Well, it's doctor's orders, you know, no visitors.
Oh, nothing wrong, is there?
Oh, no, no, no. It's just that she's got to be kept quiet, you know. Blood pressure.
Oh. Are you all right?
Me?
I thought you were a little bit edgy, lovey.
Well, what do you expect? It's just as bad for the husband, you know.
Well, I wouldn't have thought you'd have worried like that. Would you like me to do a little bit of cleaning for you or make you something, lovey?
No, no, no. Thanks, Betty. I've had my tea.
Thirsty, were you?
Oh, it just shows you what a state I'm in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Poured 2 cups. Force of habit, you know.
Yeah. Hey, what was that?
Oh, be that flimming cat from next door jumped on the bed again. Look, I'm a bit pushed for time at the moment, Betty, but I'll see you later on. All right, love?
You will tell her I asked about you. Well,
Right.
bye-bye, lovey.
Yeah.
You're not a very good liar, are you? Is that the best you could do? Next door's flipping cats?
But what the hell do you expect me to say?
Well, I dropped a book.
Oh, do you know, this is getting ridiculous. I mean, it's not as if you're on the run or something.
How do you think I feel? I think I'm enjoying it.
Look, there's a dance tonight over at the centre. Now, what do you say we go over there and brass it out and tell them all what's happened?
No.
Ah, bit of jigging about, you know. Could be just what you need to get you going.
No, I said. I feel stupid enough as it is. I wish my mum was here.
How do you mean there was something funny?
Well, about his manner. And then there was this noise from where they sleep, and those 2 cups of tea that were poured out, and I could swear that I heard somebody talking when I was on my way upstairs.
Are you suggesting what I think you're suggesting?
I'm sure I'm suggesting nothing at all, lovey. But I'll tell you something for nothing. If there was a cat in there, it wasn't the kind with fur on. He couldn't get rid of me fast enough.
Oh, don't it depress you when you think about it, though, Betty? It's getting more and more like Babylon round here every day. Allow me. Yes, ladies, if that isn't a bit of an exaggeration in your case.
2 gin and tonics, please, and less lip from the hired help.
Sorry, madame. 2 gin and tonics, Betty.
Right, don't
Starting early tonight, aren't we?
Well, you know what they say about the early bird.
Yes. Not some of that's ever really turned me on, though. Worms.
Oh, come on, Vera. Let's find a seat well away from the bath. There's one thing I cannot stand. It's cheap scent.
Stop wearing it then, love.
Honestly, I've seen gongs in boarding houses less brass-faced than that one.
Yeah, well, perhaps she'll have a bit less to say for herself after tonight, eh?
Are you serious then about, going after Mr. Baldwin?
Well, of course I am. You know, I never joke about fellas, Vera.
What about her?
What about her?
Half a bitter, please, Betty.
Hey, Ernie, love. You look like a camel that's just made the water hole.
I feel like it, no.
Oh, Ernest.
Oh, look, what are you having?
No, nothing for me, thank you. I just saw you coming in. Remember those 2 tickets you said you might not need?
Oh, those.
Yeah, well, have you got them on you?
No, I haven't. It wouldn't make any difference if I had.
Oh, how come?
Well, I rather overestimated my powers of persuasion. Not only can I not talk Emily out of going to this dance, but she's even got my best suit pressed specially.
Oh, I see. Well, if you should have a last-minute reprieve, I'd be glad to take them off your hands, all right?
Right.
Flaming stripes.
Pardon?
The shirt the wives bought me for the dance. And a dicky ball, too. I look like a flipping tailor's dummy in them adverts. Flaming women.
I know just how you feel, son. Get Stanley a pint, too, will you, Betty?
No, just a tomato juice, love, right, love. Hey, I never asked you, did I?
I suppose. Did you find anything out about Deirdre yesterday?
Well, I saw Ray.
And?
Well, he reckons she's all right. You know, in a way, you've got to feel sorry for them both, haven't you?
For her, perhaps. I'm not so sure he needs any sympathy after what I've just heard.
Oh, what have you heard?
Well, Betty's just called round at their house.
Check and see if the back door's locked, will you, Sue, before we go?
Yes, boss.
What do you reckon?
Not bad.
Well, don't go boiling over with excitement, will you?
I don't very often.
I see. Cold fish, eh?
I wouldn't say that exactly.
And what does your boyfriend say?
What boyfriend?
There's a dance over at the Commie tonight.
I know, I live just across the road.
Are you going?
I am.
What about you, darling?
Be a bit of a bore. I mean, the community centre.
It wouldn't have to be. Depends on the bloke.
That's the problem, isn't it? Finding the right bloke.
Don't you like fellas, your mate?
She's very hard to please.
So I see. Well, are you going or not?
I think I'll stop at home and wash my hair.
Right, suit yourself.
I'm not washing my hair.
All right, see you in there, 8 o'clock.
Right.
See ya. Enjoy the ablutions.
Oh, you made a right mess of that, didn't you? You can sometimes play too hard to get, you know. I'll see you tomorrow.
Ma'am, how many times do I have to tell you? The doctor says there's nothing to worry about. It happens to plenty of women. Huh. Yeah, I suppose they could induce it. Mustn't feel they have to. Yes, of course he's looking after me. Yeah, all right. Look, ma'am, if I'm still here tomorrow, I'll give you a ring, OK? Ta-ra.
Sends me a love, does she?
I wish you two got on better.
So do I.
Because I'm going to want her to come and stay for a bit when I come out of hospital, you know.
She ran.
Oh, when's it going to happen, Ray?
Elephants take 22 months.
That's no consolation. Hey, you'll have to marry me now.
Well, the heck is like, what would the missus say?
Oh, you must be as fed up as I am.
Of course I'm not. It's you that's having it.
Not having it, you mean? Hey, listen, why don't you go round to the Rovers and have a drink?
Don't be daft.
I'm not being daft. There's no sense us both being stuck in.
I can't go out and leave you, not in your condition.
They're on the phone, aren't they? If anything starts, you'll be back here in 2 minutes.
No, I don't mind staying in, honest.
Look, Ray, I want you to go. Because if you don't, they're going to all start wondering. And before you know where you are, we'll have half a dozen of them round here.
Well, they'll all be at the flaming dance, won't they?
Well, go to the dance. They're on the phone there as well, aren't they?
Oh, how's that going to look, eh? Me at a dance, you stuck here on your own?
Yes, but I won't be stuck here on my own. As far as they're concerned, I'm still in hospital waiting. Oh, Ray, I want you to go. You can tell me what's happened and what everybody's wearing and who's tried to get off with who. Honestly, it's like a flipping isolation hospital in here. I'm starved for news.
Are you sure you're going to be all right?
If I wasn't sure, I wouldn't be telling you to go, would I? Now get in that bathroom, get a shave. You've got a chin like emery paper.
I'll ring you every 10 minutes, all right?
I'll strangle you if you do. We're saving for 3 now, remember?
Blast it. Emily, this shirt seems to have shrunk.
Oh, you've put on weight. Well, what do you think?
Oh, that's quite nice.
Well, only quite nice.
It's very nice.
Is that all?
No, it's lovely.
What's wrong with it?
There is nothing wrong with it. Did I say there was anything wrong with it?
Neither. Have you said there's anything right with it?
Look, Emily, I've already said it is really very nice.
Nice.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Emily, you look lovely. Very smart.
Oh, thank you. That's about as complimentary as being told you're a handsome woman.
Well, what's wrong with that? What do I have to say?
Oh, nothing you don't mean, Ernest, I assure you. I mean, if you don't like my new outfit, you don't like it. I can't force you to like it.
I do like it.
I must say, I'm hardly surprised.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Why, you've had a face like a fiddle ever since this dance was first mooted. But, I mean, if you felt that strongly about it, you might at least have made it crystal clear before I went to all this expense.
Emily, I don't like dances. You know I don't like dances. But I'm prepared to go.
Oh, in other words, you've preferred to play the martyr.
I didn't say that.
Oh, what's the point?
Well, are we going or aren't we?
No.
What?
I refuse to go out for an evening with you just putting up with things.
I might enjoy myself.
And you might not.
Look, Emily, I've had a very hard day at the factory. I've been badgered around from pillar to post by Baldwin, not to mention those women. Yet, nevertheless, I have come home. I've washed and shaved. I've gone to a lot of trouble to get ready.
Oh, so have I. Just to look nice.
Look, are we going to this dance or aren't we?
There's no point.
Right. Don't bother to wait up for me.
And try to come home in your own trousers this time.
I'll tell you when to start, and I'll tell you when to finish.
Oh, for goodness sake, leave it alone before you break the rotten lastic.
It's throttling me.
That's not what I'll do to you if you ruin it. Leave it alone.
It's all right, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll tell you when to start, and I'll leave.
Okay.
Oh, hello, you made it. Good.
Yes.
Good.
One ticket for you if you still think you can sell it.
Emily couldn't come then.
No, she couldn't.
Okay, Dave.
So let's take it away with Suicide Street and Son of the Father.
Them glasses out, let's be having you. You've not come here just to sup, you know.
I can't dance this.
Oh, of course you can. You just do 1, 2, chassis, 1, 2, chassis, like you always do.
Oh, something I've got to put up with.
Come here, chef. 1, 2, chassis.
It's beautiful, that dance. Like this,
Chassis.
What are you doing here?
Oh, better not toss for it. I used a double-headed penny, of course. Oh, not the only one here either. You are? Over at the bar.
Well, well, well. Is he on his own?
So far.
Is Gail with you, love?
No, she's washing her hair.
That's funny. She washed her hair last night.
Oh, perhaps she's got a thing about clean hair.
We can pull outside so the pies have arrived.
Oh, yes, okay. Sorry.
Oh, don't apologise, love. It's a sign of weakness.
Well, let's go say about the pie.
Honestly, Marie, I don't know how you have the nerve.
Just keeping me hand in love in case I get rusty.
What's he like?
Oh, all right, in a boyish sort of a way. Hey, what? Bandits at 2 o'clock. Not Mr. Baldwin, Mike to his friends.
Lucky in love, that's my trouble.
You reckon?
Well, I must be, mustn't I? I never win pools or raffles. My solitary premium bond never comes up. Now, I know what I'm doing here because I've no choice. But what the heck are you doing here when there's a right rave up across road?
You're looking at someone who overplayed her hand.
Go on, then.
Well, there was this lad, and he fancied me, I could tell. He asked me to go to the dance with him.
So why didn't you?
Told him I had to wash my hair.
And had you?
No.
Well, what the heck did you do that for?
I wanted to tantalise him a bit, make him work a bit for me.
Love, this is 1977. Most of them won't even work for themselves.
Oh, I don't know. All the mystery and excitement's gone out of sex somehow.
Eddie'll put it back for you, won't you, love?
What's that?
Never mind, you're looking very smart.
Cousin Derek again, innit?
Fine?
No. Hey, this fella goes into this pub, see, with a plastic ear on. And he goes up to this fella, right, who's
Is this a job?
Hang about, no, it's a true story, right? So he goes up, right, he says, I bet you 10 quid I can bite my own ear, right? The fella says, you're on. So he takes off his plastic ear and he bites it, right?
Is that it?
Wait a minute, will you? So the other fella says, right, I'll bet you 10 quid that I can bite my own ear. So the fella looks at him and thinks, all right, you're on. So he takes out his false teeth and he bites it. Do you get it? He bites his false.
It's in very bad taste, that.
That's what the false teeth said.
Eddie, did you want summat? Have you come in here looking for an audition for Stars on Sunday?
I am here on an errand of mercy.
You?
Yeah. I did hear on the grapevine that this little blonde bird couldn't go to dance because she didn't have no Prince Charming to go with. Yeah. Well, it just so happens that I've got 2 tickets for the dance, so how about it?
Well, I was going to wash my hair.
Well, wash your hair tomorrow. I won't tell anybody.
Oh, go on, kid. Do him a favour and say yeah. Do me a favour and say yeah. It breaks my heart standing behind his bar night after night, seeing him being refused by every woman he propositions.
Do you mind? Well...
All right. On one condition.
What's that?
You tell no more jokes, eh?
I'm just not appreciated, that's my trouble. Come on, you.
Same again, love.
No more for me, thanks. I better get over there and see what's going on.
Your mate not going, is she?
Marie, she's been over there an hour, love. Big game hunting tonight, Marie is.
Oh, yeah, who's the unlucky fella?
Do you know you just might know him? Because let's face it, love, if you go big game hunting round here, there's not much choice, is there?
Are you trying to tell me something?
Oh, me?
Only I hope you're not by any chance talking about who I think you're talking about.
Why, I bet, love, whoever can you mean?
Because if you are, love, you just tell that mate of yours hands off.
Well, I'll try and pass your message on. That's it, you know, she's time to talk to me.
Do you want a drink?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Oh, yeah. Sponsoring Tom, please.
Chocolate and Sonic?
You're on your own tonight, then?
For the moment, yeah.
Lonely for you.
Doing what I live, I think.
Not everybody knows acting.
Behind your backs, please. And your front.
Evening.
Hilda?
Not celebrating, are we?
No, not to celebrate, still waiting.
Oh, worrying for you.
Yeah.
Because when I were getting towards the end of the mine, you know, Stan wouldn't leave me side.
Oh, of course, that's quite easy to do, isn't it, when you're flat on your back drunk? You dancing? Right. Now.
Well, lost somebody, have you?
Yeah, Gail.
Wouldn't be one of them two, would she? Over there dancing.
Charming, isn't it?
I wonder if Deirdre would think so.
Right, that's it. Time, gentlemen, please. Let's see your bottoms.
2 more for the road, please.
Sorry, love, we've just closed.
Oh, go on, be a sport.
I'm sorry, love, there's a bar open across the road till midnight.
You can't get near it, that's why we're coming here.
Well, I am sorry, love. This happens to be a pub, not a speakeasy. Now, can I have them glasses, please?
Your wife's not with you then, Ernest?
No, she couldn't make it.
Not much fun as a dance on your own.
No, I suppose not. Still, you've got to make an effort, you know, when you're on the committee.
I suppose so.
Are you on your own as well?
I wasn't. Looks like I am now, though. I'm afraid I've always been a bit of a wallflower when it comes to dances.
I can't believe that's true.
I'm afraid it is. I haven't been asked to dance all night.
Well, we can't have that, can we? May I have the pleasure?
Be
because you feel sorry for me? You don't have to.
Certainly not. Because I haven't had a dance all night either.
What would Mrs. Bishop say?
Mrs. Bishop isn't here. What exactly are you objecting to, Uncle Albert?
What I'm objecting to is... you mind turning that thing off so you ourselves talk?
Pleasure.
What I'm saying is, why can't we have a Velita?
Because nobody's asked me, that's why. I'd rather like a Velita.
Yeah. Well, why can't he have a Velita if he wants one? Yeah, we were told there'd be something for everybody. We're not all still sweet 16, you know.
I had noticed that, actually.
Stanley, is he taking the mickey out?
Watch it, mate.
Sorry.
Look, have you got a Velita, Mr. Evans?
I thought he was called Dave the Rave.
Never told me that one, just in case. Mind you, I think last time it was requested was last year in Accrington.
Well, now are you satisfied, Uncle Albert?
Stanley, come on. Remember the Tower Ballroom, that wet Monday?
Aye, all right, come on.
Come on, Joe.
OK, you cats, fasten your safety belts. No smoking during takeoff. Take your partners for the ones you've all been waiting for. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, straight from the top of the 20th hit parade. The Velita.
Hey, hang on a minute, hang on.
Now what, Uncle Albert?
Well, the time to choose a flipping partner.
Well, you have now. Come on, Albert, as we'll be here all night. Come on. Now then. Ta-ta-ta.
Oh, are you taxis? Well, I want a taxi to take me home. Eh? Well, I've been at this dance, and I've had a jar or two. You what? Where? Oh, I'm in this hall. It's very nice. You what? The address? Yes, it's Coronation Street, where the Queen lives.
Could you get a move on, mate, please?
I'm after a taxi. Hey? Coronation Street. C-O-R...
Oh.
I've missed my last bus now.
Well, can't take a taxi?
Too late, they'll all be booked. I'm scared to death of the dark.
Well, where do you live?
Only down Victoria Street.
Oh, well, no problem then, is it? I'll walk you home if you like. All right.
Thank you.
Hello. Remember me?
Oh, hello, love. Wasn't expecting you for another half an hour.
Obviously.
Well, what's that with you?
You get the message, did you? What message? Oh, well, never mind. I always did prefer to deliver my own messages personally, any road. Back to the village, love.
Here, I'm dancing with him.
You were love.
I said I am.
Take your hands off me!
What the hell's going on? Come on, okay, come on.
Oh, no, mate.
Come on, this won't help anything.
Looks like Dester's riding again.
Get up! Leave! Get... Ooh!